Today I'm really excited because I can do a test about driving to Tallinn, our capital, and back in one day. It's about 185 kilometers. I hope to get there in one charge. I have preheated the car and I will try to drive efficiently, and let's see how it goes. So driving to Tallinn is like an important milestone for evolution of electric cars in Estonia, because Tallinn is the capital and Tartu, where I live, is the second biggest city. So people are always asking about electric cars. Can it do a trip to Tallinn without charging? I'm not so sure, because the weather is quite crappy. So right now the numbers are very optimistic. Car says it has 218 kilometers of juice left, and the destination is 180 kilometers away. So now I'm on the highway, can turn on the adaptive cruise control and just enjoy the ride. Right now I'm setting it to 90 kilometers per hour because there are speed cameras on this road, and anyway the higher speed does not do so good for the energy consumption. Oh, one more thing. Now I have the OBD2 dongle in the diagnostic port of the car, so I can use Leaf Spy app on the phone, which tells me exactly how many % of energy is left in the battery. So even when the battery percentage on the car gets as close to 5%, 3 or 1, then I will see on Leaf Spy that actually there is more juice left in the battery. So here outside the city it is -1 degrees, light snowfall, like proper winter weather. The energy consumption so far is pretty bad, 22.4, which would not give me enough range to get to Tallinn. So I think I will turn on the steering wheel heater and the seat heater instead of the cabin heater and try to save some energy. I traveled 46 kilometers, 72% of battery remaining, and average energy consumption is 19.6 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, which is not so good. Now that I reached 73 kilometers on this journey, car shows me that there is a charge recommendation. Of course there is still 55% of battery remaining, but yeah, I will continue. As I'm still 50 kilometers away from Tallinn, the gasometer shows only 38 kilometers remaining. Energy consumption has dropped to 19, but yeah, I'm not sure that I can make it there. I'm already checking charging stations near Tallinn. We'll see. Well, by the way, I'm still driving without any heating, but I kind of got used to it. So now the car is showing very low battery warning. Just 4%. So it doesn't even show how many kilometers I have in the battery anymore, and the destination is still quite far, 21 kilometers. So I'm thinking that maybe I should still go charge in Jüri, because I really don't want to run out of juice. otherwise I will be late for the meeting that I have at 10 o'clock. Being 5 minutes late because of extra charging stop is not so bad as being 1 hour late because I need to get my car towed. So it seems I will still go to Jüri for charging a little bit. It's 9 kilometers away. Currently car shows just 1% remaining in the battery, so it will be quite close still. Leaf Spy says 12.5% remaining, but I don't want to risk. Okay, so now car is showing just 3 stripes or 0% where the battery percentage used to be, and I still have 4 kilometers left to Jüri, so I really hope I can make it. I will reduce speed to 85 just in case.
Then in 50 meters, turn left.
So I got to Jüri where the quick charger is with 0% or 3 stripes showing instead of the percentage display. This is the lowest that I have ever been yet. Of course the Leaf Spy still said 9% remaining, but I think I wouldn't have been able to get to Tallinn with this. So getting charging speed of just 29 kilowatt. I suppose this is not the best speed that is possible with this car. I suppose the charger is limited. This is the case with some quick chargers in Estonia, that their maximum power output is 35 kilowatt. So just a quick charging stop here, no longer than 10 minutes. I will stop already. Car percentage is 9%. This is enough to get to Tallinn. Oh, it was released immediately. Sometimes it is blocked for a longer time. Okay, so short stop, back on my way to Tallinn now. So now after charging, car shows 22 kilometers on the gasometer and about 13 kilometers to destination. So now I should be safe. So now I reached my destination in Tallinn, 186 kilometers with one quick charge of less than 10 minutes. So I will spend about 6 hours here. Fortunately I can trickle charge, there is electricity, and I will get back in about 6 hours. So almost 6 hours later I finished my business here in Tallinn. My Leafy has been charging here for this whole time. It didn't get so much juice, just like 30%. So the Kose fast charger is 40 kilometers away, which shouldn't be any problem because the car has 84 kilometers of juice. I'll get going now. At the Kose fast charger. I guess I need to spend some time here. Estimated time to 75% is 32 minutes. Charging speed is 39 kilowatts, which is quite good. Of course, would be better to have over 40. But still better than previously in Jüri. So my final destination in Tartu is 125 kilometers away. I think I need at least 75% of battery to get there. But we will see what the car gasometer is showing. Actually, I saw from different videos that this estimate 125 kilometers is not accurate because it shows a destination on the fly. But if I want to see the exact distance, I have to go to here and route info. Okay, and there is quite big difference. Actually, it's 143 kilometers. So I have still some time left here in Kosa. I will go to the local cafeteria that is just nearby to the charger and see if I can get a bite to eat. Nice Estonian weather, middle of March. Looks more like winter. And here is the cafeteria. So nice retro burger for €2.40. So now I'm back from burger eating and the car is almost ready to go. It has 70%. As you see, the charging speed is not so good anymore because the charging slows down after 65%. Probably I will wait like 5 minutes more and then get going. Of course, I'm not so sure that I will get to Tartu with this charge, but well, I don't mind making another short break. So after about 40 minutes of charging here, I'm getting back on my way. Right now, according to the gasometer, I have 30 kilometers of spare with the heating turned off and about 10 kilometers of spare with heating turned on. We'll see if we can get to Tartu. The weather is pretty bad. I was driving behind a truck for 10 kilometers and just for fun I measured the energy consumption and surprisingly it was as low as 15 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. If I could go the whole way like that, I could easily get from Tartu to Tallinn with some extra percentage in the battery remaining. So now again I'm driving behind some truck, but I'm not the first in line behind the truck, so probably my energy consumption is not reduced so much. Possibly the other cars will overtake the truck, and when I get to be the first in line, then my energy consumption should be reduced, and maybe I can even get to Tartu with this energy that I have. So I'm getting to an exciting moment now because I'm not so far from Tartu anymore, just 37 kilometers, and gasometer also says 37 kilometers. So I'm now at home without any charging stop after Kosa. This is quite crazy, living on the edge. I wonder what Leaf Spy has to say about this, how many percent I have remaining. I will check this later. Anyway, the summary of this trip, what I learned, that the gasometer is still really optimistic. You cannot trust this. Always charge extra, at least 30 kilometers extra, if possible then more. And well, I hope to repeat this trip in the summertime when it will be much easier to go to Tallinn with one drive without any charging stop. And I hope you learned something, well, at least that you can really push this new Nissan Leaf to the limit without actually dying on the side of the road. So That's it. Thank you and see you again in next videos.